and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can create this very simple landscape table in Word. This is completely customizable, so you don't have to have these colors or this design, but I'm going to show you how you can very quickly change it just in one click. So let's open a new document, and as you can see, the default document is portrait, so we need to go to layout, orientation, landscape. Then my cursor's at the top here. I'm just going to press the return key once, and then I'm going to go to insert, table. You can click and drag across all of these assets here to figure out your table size. You can also go to insert table and you can put in the number of columns, number of rows. I'm going to choose 10 and then click OK. Now you can see your table is inserted into Word. There's a number of different customizations that we need to make. The first being these rows are very narrow. So if you select your whole table by clicking on this top left square, then you go to table layout. There's a height customization tool here. If you go to this arrow, make sure your cursor is an arrow and just click, and you can see it will take that dimension up and increase the size of those rows. And what's quite nice about this, it's very visual, instant feedback, and you can see exactly how big your table becomes, particularly if you want it to stay on one page. So once you're happy with the size, you can see that these bands of blue are at the top of each cell. That's showing you where your text is going to go. So if I click in a cell and begin to type, you can see that my text is at the top left. Often that's not particularly suitable, so select your table, then go to table layout again, and over here you can select from any of these to determine where your text is written within your cell. So I'm just going to choose align to center and click, and as you can see, that's affected my whole table. Now I'm happy with that, but in some cases you may only want certain cells with that alignment, in which case you would just select the cells that you wanted to change the alignment and simply click on another box. Next we can insert our text. So let's just say we wanted name in this first cell. You can see that my text is quite small. Now normally the text running across the top here is a little bit bigger than the text in the rest of the table. So I'm just going to select this top row, go to the Home tab and go to the customization for all of your fonts, and you can use this up and down arrow increase font size tool here by just clicking, and as you can click again, it's instant feedback. You can see how big your font is, and if you're happy you remain at that. If you're not, then you can go to decrease font size and change it. Completely up to you. Let's put in the rest of the text. Now I've just pasted this in because I'm sure you don't want to watch me type. But if you've got a word that's particularly long like this one, it has adjusted the width of my column. Now if you don't want the column to be adjusted and you all want them equal, then my suggestion would be to select the text and then just reduce it by using this reduced font size tool here, and then it will reduce the size of the text, and then your column will be equal with the rest of them again. So let's put all the other text in. You just simply type it. But as I say, I'm just going to paste mine in because I'm sure you don't want to watch me type. And you can see as I've pasted it in, it's all adjusted the alignment of the text. So I'm going to select all of these boxes, go to table layout, and then go to center align again. So now to the full customization of this. Firstly, you can do your own customizations. So for example, you can select the top row, go to table design, and over here you've got a shading button, and you can simply select from a number of different colors, and as you can see it will make that transition to blue. Again, down the side you may want this one as well. Now you've selected the blue, you can just click on it and the blue will appear in those cells. Alternatively, you can select the table and you can go to these options at the top here, which are table designs, or you can click on the drop down and select from all of these options here, which is where my original one came from here, and now you can see how that table will look. If you don't like it, you can simply press Command or Control Z. It will go back to the previous table, and then you can simply go back up to table design and select another option. So as you can see, you've got all of these to choose from, right down to the bottom here. So you can have your own customization, or you can use one from Word. So let's go back to the customization that I made earlier. Now, when it comes to the title, you can see we've got lots of space at the bottom here, but not the same at the top. So what we will do is move the table down. Make sure your cursor is at the top. We can just press the return key to move the table down, but you'll see there comes a point. I've now created a second page. Now, if you don't want that second page, then you need to do one of two things, which is press the delete button to move the table back up, or if you press the return key, you've made a second page, but there's still space here. You need to go over to your ruler. Now, if you can't see your ruler, go to view, make sure rulers are checked. Go to the ruler at the left here, hover between the grey and white section. You can see the arrow changes, click and pull the margin down to reduce the size of the margin until that page has now disappeared and you've been able to move the table down to a suitable distance. So with the title, you can type if you want. So let's say, for example, we wanted to put title of table at the top here, and then we can select it, go to the Home tab, and we can go to the center. Now, if I want to make this title bigger, I can go to the increase font size tool, and as I do so, you can see what happens to the table. It starts to nudge it down the page, and now we've made a second page again, but actually there's a lot of space at the top here. So I'm going to show you another method which will actually give you a lot more customization. Just going to move the table down again. I'm going to go to Insert, Text Box, Draw Text Box, click and draw out a text box, write your text, select the text, go to the Home tab, increase your font size. You can center it using this center text icon. So it's in the center of the box. Just reduce that down a little bit. Now you can of course use this as well in here. You can simply select the value in the size of your font. Let's say I put 50 in and press enter. You can make little increments like that as well. So you want to make sure this is in the center of your page. So select it, go to layout, go to align and select align to center. Then you can simply use your arrow keys on your keyboard to move this up or down now that it's centered. Then just click away, and now you can see that we've got this black borderline around the outside. If you don't want that, select the box, go to shape format, go to this icon here which is outline and select no outline. Then deselect, and there you have your title. Finally, if you want to put a little footer or a note at the bottom here, double click at the bottom. We're now in the footers. Type out your text, then double click back in the center of your document, and you can see that's now in the headers and footers. So that will now appear on every single page that you produce in this document. You may only have a one-page document, that's fine, but if there's multiple pages, whatever you put in the headers and footers will appear on every single page. Now, I've just noticed that as I change the design on my table, you can see that all of the text has now moved to the top of my cells. So I'm just going to select my table in this top left square, go to layout and go back over to center align. Once again, if you're not happy with the design, just select the table, go to table design, and then you can go back through your designs and select exactly what you want. So I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please like and subscribe and have a great day.